All right, hey, Shalom. Welcome to GMS Gallows on the Streets. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, whom I worship, and double honor to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this word. I'm Sakaran from GMS New York camp, and what I want to bring out is some news, current news that correlates with prophecy. Okay, this maniac Trump is like the other apostles have said, from the other apostles on down have said, man, this dude Trump might very well be the president to bring this country into the Third World War, you know, and if that's the case, then Brakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. So what happened, I believe, either it was earlier today or last night or yesterday. Trump gave the go-ahead for the U.S. military to shoot off Scud missiles from their warships on the Mediterranean into Syria. And what they were trying to say is that the reason why they did that, it was in retaliation for the Assad, a military group in Syria, in retaliation for what they did. They said allegedly that they let off some chemical weapons within Syria, you know, and killed a whole lot of people. So I'm gonna read this article here and bring out a quick scripture, and then Lord willing, later on in the day, I could speak a little bit more on this, as things develop with what's happening out there. Okay, so this is BBC News. All right, title of this article is Syria War: Is Trump Slipping into Syria Quagmire? All right, as you see here, I said Trump. This is what Trump said. It said, Assad choked out the lives of helpless men, women, and children. All right. It reads, President Donald Trump drew his sharpest distinction from his predecessor, Barack Obama, by swiftly ordering a military response to the apparent use of chemical weapons by the regime of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad earlier this week. Unlike President Obama, who hesitated in 2013 when confronted with a clear violation of his red line, Trump did not seek allies, ask Congress for permission, or evidently worry about long-term implications. President Trump, in brief remarks at Mar-a-Lago, following a dinner with Chinese President Xi Jinping, indicated that the strikes targeted the Syrian military forces that carried out the Idlib chemical weapon attack. And action, he suggested, crossed a lot of lines. All right, so you can visit this article if you want. I just wanted to bring this out, because it's pretty much breaking news. So I want to go to, I'd like to read Matthew's, the 24th chapter. And Matthew's 24, verse 6. All right, and it reads, And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So this is part of that what Yahweh Shai said, wars and rumors of wars. Now we know that in the Middle East, that's where everything is going to culminate at, right? Everything is going to be, according to Joel, the Valley of Decision is right there in the Middle East. All right. So Syria, where's Syria? In the Middle East. Okay. So these things that happen like this, man, could very well usher in the Third World War, all right? And it says, for many shall, I'm sorry, 6th verse, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. So those of us in the faith, we're not to be alarmed. We're not to be afraid. Okay? We're supposed to be happy and glorify Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for what's taking place. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So these things, these wars and skirmishes have to come to pass before Yahweh Shai comes. And before Esau's world ends. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. So what's happening here? The kingdom of the United States is attacking the Syrian kingdom. Right? For nation shall rise against nation, right? This nation fighting against the Syrian nation. And kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. So these are the days we're living in, you know. Like we always say, this is definitely the last days, because of signs and things that are happening. Okay, so with that, I'm going to conclude this lesson. Like I said, this is just breaking news, and you know how we do. We take the current events and we link them with the prophecies in the Bible. Okay, so with that, I want to say Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahweh Shai, Brakathum to all the Akim who are sincere and doing the work of Yahweh Ba'ashem and Yahweh Shai. Shalom.